Pitch it out to meteorologist Bob Trihey, who's been out and about kind of looking into how this weather we've been having, the extremes, the rain we've seen so much of, and then these dry spells have been affecting some of our local business owners. I know you went out to a nursery today.
Indeed, Kendra, you would think with our streaky weather patterns of all dry and all wet and then all dry again would affect local nurseries, but actually not so much. I spoke with a nursery in Greenville today to see if our stretches of dry and wet weather affects them. It turns out that it affects one side of their business, but for the most part, they take it in stride.
Typically with dry and rainy weather, it does affect us really more from a customer flow standpoint. The plants have to be watered daily, so when it rains a lot, we just don't have to water. When we're in a drought setting, we're fortunate that we have a deep well here, so we do have to irrigate regularly.
Sanders says in the fall, it's not as critical to water as much as they do in the summer. A lot of the fall plants, such as the pansies and some of the ornamentals that are planted for winter, don't require as much water as the summer annuals do. And as far as planting in our South Carolina soil, Sanders says it's not as bad as you might think.
Our red clay, as bad as it seems, is actually a very nutritious soil. It's got a good mineral content. It's got a good acidity for the plants that thrive in the southeast. This is one of the most botanically diverse areas in the country, and if you look around you, everything you see that's growing wild is growing in red clay. The density of the clay sometimes inhibits root growth, so it's always critical to work in a little bit of organic matter, a compost or a soil conditioner with the native clay when you plant, so that the initial feeder roots can start to penetrate. Once the plants are established, you can rest assured they're going to grow into this clay, as is evidenced by the diversity of the fauna around us.
And as we saw in Kendra's 7-day forecast, we've got rain coming Saturday, so we've got a few nice planting days on the way, so get in the garden and start tilling that soil.